Ну шо, всем добра. Сегодня у нас Mass Effect. Вроде бы я ничего нигде не забыл включить. Битрейт, как обычно, прыгает. И понятия не имею, что по звуку тоже, как обычно. И, по-моему, его надо было запускать через лаунчер, да? О. Вроде бы на ВАЗде я категорию поменял. Ам... Окей. Он решил, что он хочет вылететь. Кажется, Mass Effect на что-то намекает. Но то, что альтабаться во время заставок не надо, это я помню. Это вон просто сразу выбрасывает на рабочий стол. Так, тут действие это Shift, если я правильно помню. Надо это не забывать. А на чем мы, собственно, куда ты побежал? На чем мы, собственно, остановились? И на какую кнопку здесь был журнал? Окей, так откроем. Нет, подожди, мне теперь интересно. Журнал же открывался какой-то кнопкой. Разве нет? Карта. Не, карта это карта, карта я помню. Ладно. Отстань. Это не то, что я хотел. Отправиться на Хестром. Найти Самару. На Илиуме. Так. Давайте. А мы колесиком не крутимся? Ладно. А, ну с этим все понятно. С Джейкобом в арсенале на палубе Нормандии. Так, арсенал. Сюда и... А, вот.
Sorry, I haven't really had time to check in since we launched. Glad to be on board. And I have to apologize, I'm a little unfocused due to a personal matter, but I won't let it affect my duties.
При этом варианта... То, что личное, значит личное у нас нет.
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... Well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Ну, а не, что он еще скажет?
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
Ну, давайте все проверим.
I think we can spare the time.
Что ж такое?
Ask
Че я
the
хриплю?
coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Отправляйтесь на EU. Ну, допустим. И все-таки должен же был журнал открываться на какую-то кнопку. Я же не открывал его всегда через Escape. Почему? Ну ладно, странно. Есть что такое? Говорите с Мирандой в ее каюте на жилой палубе. Так. Ну, я, допустим, сейчас не на жилой палубе. Пойдем в подъемник. Да, сообщение. Что там каюта экипажа, да? Так. Каюта Миранды. И куда-то сюда.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
What's going on?
My father was extremely wealthy. He wanted the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically tailor me. When I learned that my father was more interested in controlling a dynasty than raising a daughter, I left.
How did your father take that?
He was less than pleased. Several of his security guards were injured in the process. He knows not to come after me. But this isn't about me. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So why are you sharing the family history with me?
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Какие забавные совпадения. У того отец нашелся, у этой с сестрой проблемы.
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
Ну, давайте поможем.
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Так, с кем-то еще тут можно поговорить? А, нет, все остальное, я так понимаю, уже куда-то лететь. Система Альфа-Дракона, туманность розетки. Так, туманность розетки для начала, наверное, нужна. Куда ты? А, еще что-то послание было точно. Без заголовка от неизвестного отправителя. Привет, Шепард. Наверное, надо поблагодарить тебя за побег из чистилища. Послали за мной корабль, но обыскать все как следует не догадались. Благодарность я вырежу на теле следующей жертвы в твое имя, а не свое. Тебе надо кого-нибудь убить. Правда, ты стрелял в меня, когда я убегал, так что мне придется убить тебя, ты же понимаешь? Папа учил меня, что если позволить кому-нибудь сделать тебе больно, он привыкнет, так что надо сразу потолковать с ним по душам. Но не так, как я сейчас толкую с тобой, конечно. Ну, до встречи. Здешние жители возвращаются, так что скоро будет потеха. Ищи свое имя. Я постараюсь, чтобы оно попалось тебе на глаза раньше, чем я. Билли. Какой Билли? Я слишком давно играл в прошлый раз, я не помню, кто ты. Что ты от меня хочешь? Так, куда мы там собирались-то? Туманность розетки. Какой-то там альфа-самец. Ну, в смысле дракон. Нет, подожди, не сюда. Как? Вот так. Туманность розетки. Ага. Рум. О, топливный склад, это нам пригодится. Как там? Дай. Топливо фулл. Окей. Я не выходил с карты. Альфа дракона. Куда там надо было? На Ю? Тут есть Я. Стоп, в смысле? Подождите. Так на Ю или Я? Ладно, допустим. Либо я что-то не понимаю, либо локализаторы. Так, стоп, а зачем мы здесь что-то сканируем? Подождите. Да я понял, что у тебя там аномалия. Тут висит помочь Джейкобу, но при этом... Ладно, нам дают только сканировать, не вопрос. Тут нет ничего. Тут что-то есть. Но ничего интересного. Здесь что-то было. Надо как-то более последовательно исследовать. Да я уже понял, что тут есть аномалия. Что ты хочешь-то? Это что сейчас было? Ага. Нашел. После выстрела в голову робота не просто погибает, он взрывается. Будьте осторожны. Что-то там было не то опять с переводом, ладно. Так. Угу. Ну, допустим. Так, ну и у этих, как обычно, автоматом. Так, как тут? А, на пробел. Не, пистолет, насколько я помню, очень мощный, кстати, или нет? Да не надо туда идти. Я вспоминал кнопку, как убрать оружие.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Это что такое?
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Маяк.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Что у нас там? Что? О,
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
но это был не тот вариант, который я выбрал.
I don't
Опять.
remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and
незаметный.
those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out.
А, ее можно было не спасать.
They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Интересно.
Kill them, agents of the fire.
Румиралка. Что-то я сегодня запинаюсь и хриплю. Все нормально. А вот у него не все нормально. Он типа за укрытием, да, спрятался? А я туда попаду, я как бы в ящик целюсь. А, не, все нормально. Да, нифига они там это разошлись. Подождите-ка, надо бы... Что-то там... Ай! Ёпта, я отвык от этой сенсы уже. Ай! А ты... Зачем ты встал? Надо сделать, когда в тебя стреляют. Встать из-за укрытия, конечно. Еще я забыл, что в этой игре надо сохраняться самому. И где у нас? Ну, контрольные точки, в принципе, нормальные. Так, давайте сразу начнем. Ёптать. Что тебя так трясет, чел? В тебя всего лишь стреляют очень быстро. Из винтовок. Кто там? Это не ускоренный, мне это не нравится. Ой, а ты что здесь делаешь? Подкрался такой. Так. Там еще кто-то? Вылазь. Ясно. Этого уже убрали. Ладно, хорошо. Ну а теперь ты вылез, когда я снайперку убрал.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
запчасти. Так, то есть тут типа выбор, да? Либо на корабль пойти, либо куда-то туда. В смысле не полный... А, подожди, куда? Я думал, он маяк почему-то переименовать решил. Так, взломы. Окей. А я случайно. Ну вот. Взломали, получается. Ничего не понятно. Чё, это все, что здесь было? Ну, кроме КПК, который я запорол. Да? Почему он перестал двигаться? Ты, может, встанешь, хотя бы все уже закончилось. Робот без обшивки. Угу. Здрасте. А вы там... Вы там дружелюбные или как? Вроде можно поговорить.
From the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Either way, such a clear gender divide seems odd.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Аптечка. Не знаю, что здесь происходит, но аптечка мне нужна. Поговорить с вами можно? О, здесь статуя. А, это статуя. Ей.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
У них какие-то проблемы. Ай. Прячемся. А ну, я только отхилился.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Доктор.
Please, here. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Да, но это действительно не объясняет 10 лет.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Ну, мы за этим сюда и пришли, в общем-то, чтобы его найти. О, робот. И таймер взрывчатки. Ладно. А, ой, не в ту сторону, сюда беги. А, ну не так, чтобы оно сильно рвануло, в принципе.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Ясно, зачем боевая музыка. Почти это мое укрытие.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
А, ой. Никайся. Так. Где они там? Ай. Ага. Перезаряжаться будет. Да что ты лезешь в прицел? О. У. Летающие роботы. Запчасти. Ай! Ля, впирает еще, да посмотри на него. Подожди, дай полутаться. Ну, пристал. Вот это. Только что-то было. Ну ладно. А, вот он где. Бежать. Бежать, прятаться.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Ой. Патроны заканчиваются. Пум. Ну ты там с ним справишься? Ай.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
О, потрошки. О, человеки. Какие-то дерганые человеки. О, подожди, там. Дайте мне что-нибудь помощнее. Ну, давай. Стоп, это не тот. Вот этот. Где он? Куда он? Это не тот. Да уйди. Ладно. А, вот оно. Ой-ой. Подождите. У меня было что-то для него. Бежать. Ты же нет такого второго, я надеюсь. Здрасте.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye here and justify this.
Это хорошо, мне нужны патроны. Можно это как-то поднять, пустите. Задержка по звуку все-таки странная. Что у тебя тут есть? Ничего? Ну ладно.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the Effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Ну, исправить тут вряд ли что-то можно.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time that...
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Так, теперь что, поможем Миранде, получается? Порядку, так сказать. Что? Говорите, Джек. Нет, зачем? Хотя почему нет? Нижний уровень инженерной палубы. Не сюда? А где? Ага. Стоп, в смысле?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Инженерная палуба. Как там было? Нижний уровень инженерной палубы. Нижняя палуба. Инженерный зал. Эй. Так, нет, ты Грюнд. Я не с тобой хотел поговорить, кажется. Ты есть Грюнд. А где это? Нулевой пациент. Подожди, как?
Добро пожаловать, дорогой друг Карлсон. Ну и ты заходи.
Здорово, ведьма. Спасибо за ресап. Неси боброе чаек и печенье по всему Твичу. А, вот она.
Tight little group you got here, and a pretty nice ship. You'd be rich if you took to piracy, but you wouldn't. I can't figure you, Shepard. Doesn't matter. I've got to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Не, ну это бывает.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask,
Не,
Shepard.
ну звучит как план.
All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Хороший план.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Нубийский простор, система Дакка. О. Ой, где это я? Куда?
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Так, нубийский простор. Кто это такой? Где он? А, вот он. Пиу. Так, кого там? Кто там? А, ок, нашли. Неважно. Давайте этого возьмем, что ли. А, да? Так, ну тут это самое. Тут тоже автораспределение. А у меня ничего нет.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
When we start a mission, we finish it.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on the ground.
То она хочет все взорвать, то не хочет. Погодка шикарная. Так, не, зачем начинать со снайперки?
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
О, опять хочет. Здрасте.
I never saw this room. I think they brought nutrients in these containers. They were messed
А,
up and
так,
starving.
задание говорит
Other
идти
life,
туда.
usually.
Что? А, нет, это с другой стороны стены вообще. А как отсюда? Надо было выбираться. Окей, так, что там? Да ну куда ж ты? И... Это не тот. Вот этот. И вот этот. Ля, а что с битрейтом? Давай не лагай.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation.
Around behind the elusive man's back.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to the fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Чё они тут с оружием в руках? Здесь же никого нет и не предвидится. Да ладно, ты можешь сюда залезть. Что? Не нравятся мне эти звуки. Так, ладно, это просто собачки. Что? Где? А.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
А в чем разница между верхней и нижней веткой диалога?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
It looks like there was a lot you didn't know.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Ну, в чем-то она права. Здрасте.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Но я же... И кто тут у нас? Воу, вы что тут делаете? Ты там с огнеметом, что ли? Вылезай. А, ну впрочем... Что они тут забыли? Что? Откуда? Не, ну они довольно слабенькие, это радует.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were a part of the experiment.
Bullshit.
Так. Сложно. Раз. Два. Что пи-пи-пи? Здесь его просто нет такого, все еще вот он. И все это заперто, главное. Так. Так. Ага, нажал. Зачем нажал? Не посмотрел, где еще одна. Ты как уже тут? Дверь только открылась, она уже внутри стоит. Что вам тут надо? Ой-ой-ой. А, это просто песики. Хорошие песики. Тут что, ничего полезного нет? А, перезарядить было бы на что? О! И все, в одной камере из всех только что-то полезное. Ничего полезного. И кресло стоматолога. Бррр.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not
Побочный эффект.
I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Ой, не люблю этот вид взлома в игре. Так, что тут надо? Вот это. Да блин. И... Так, оранжевая строчка, зеленая, фиолетовая. Где? Да елки. Ага, а толку я не успел. Так, зеленая лесенка, которая только что уехала наверх. Вот она. Так. Не вижу. Есть. Так, куча белого текста. Нашел.
Now what's this?
Сплошные сцены. Ого. Здрасте.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down.
Да ну в смысле, я думал сейчас все хорошо закончится.
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see.
Хороший план. Не, ну если это твой приказ их убить, то, конечно же, мы это сделаем. И, конечно, я не понимаю, почему ты так плохо относишься к своим бойцам, но приказы не обсуждаются. Да не двигайся ты. Да я на тебя сейчас пушку помощнее достану. Фаер. Куда ты там прячешься? Да, готов. Ой. Бежать. Хорошая команда. Я тут в спину обошли вообще-то. Хочешь сделать что-то хорошо, сделай это сам.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Кого его? К чему этот вариант ответа?
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
Его надо просто пристрелить.
He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
fuck that.
Он пришел, хочет возродить эксперименты, а нас подталкивают к тому, чтобы его пощадить? Не думаю.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you.
I gave you an order.
Вы еще подеритесь.
Fix my head. Get out of here. Go. He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
Ну, как скажешь.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Зачем ты достал оружие? А, стоп. Чтобы поговорить с ней, которая стоит здесь, надо подойти сюда. Угу.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Поговорили. Ок. Мы все осматриваем.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being
Вроде бы
tortured.
осмотреться хотела
I used to
она
tie the keys
сама.
around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Все, осмотрели. Что? Если...
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Давайте. Чтобы открыть окно радара, нажмите и удерживайте левый shift. Но я менял левый shift с пробелом. По-моему. А на пробел открывается никак не радар, там открывается инвентарь. Ладно. Я еще с прошлого раза помню, что там, да, что-то есть. Но у нас тут... Да что ж со всеми нужно говорить-то? Там еще этой надо помочь. Ну ладно. Так, на палубе битс. Что такое палуба битс? Мы на этой палубе, подождите. Мы тут и есть. А где он? В арсенале? В лаборатории. Лаборатория это сюда. Так, а ты что хочешь?
Important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You know about the genophage?
Я очень не хочу выбирать с этим персонажем, диалог объясните, но...
Why don't you give me an overview? I'd like to hear your take.
1,000 years ago, Krogan uprising threatened galactic stability. Drastic measures required. Only one way to stop them. Solarians designed virus to control population. Turians deployed it. Called it the genophage. Only 1 in 1,000 Krogan births. Successful.
Он умеет говорить с нормальной скоростью.
How does the genophage work?
Rewrites Krogan genetic code. Affects fetal development of major organs by exploiting Krogan organ redundancy. Infected female Krogan release hormones during pregnancy. Affects fetal organ development. Inhibits dominant recessive hierarchy establishment. 1 in 1,000 unaffected develop normally. Rest never develop nervous systems.
If the Solarians created the virus, why were the Turians the ones to deploy it?
Solarians developed Genophage as deterrent, threat to bring Krogan to negotiating table, never meant to be released. Turians believe in total war. Different mindset, saw a weapon and used it to end Krogan rebellions. Personally suspect Solarian teams knew Turians would deploy virus. Turian aggression well known. Useful as plausible deniability.
You're awfully casual about what happened to the Krogan.
Krogan were a threat, refused to negotiate. Bad as the Rachni. If not for Genophage, Krogan would have overrun the galaxy.
Thanks for bringing me up to speed. What do you need to tell me?
All that public knowledge. But I know more. Classified, top secret. Cannot leave this lab. Recent generations of Krogan started adapting. Genophage losing effectiveness.
Хорошая новость — это проблема.
I hadn't read anything about the Krogan population increasing. Why has nobody noticed?
Because it never happened. I stopped it. My team and I personally led a team, created new version of Genophage, released it onto Chanka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
Ну и да, зачем ты мне это говоришь?
I doubt you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member Malin. Last seen on Tuchanka might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the Genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
О, куда слишком много букв. Система Орлах. Роганскую ДНЗ. Угу. О, удобно, опять рядом с ретранслятором. Ну, его берем, разумеется. Мы же ему помогаем. И это возьмем. Внешний вид, что? О. Сохранится. Здрасте. А, надо было взять Крогана. Черт. Ну ладно. Хотя... Давайте вот так. Ну, да. А. Ок. Нет, этого мы оставим. И его возьмем. Во.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your pet on a leash. Clanless Krogan are usually killed on the borders.
А, да? Я зря его взял все-таки. Бля, он мелкий по сравнению с ними. Что? Как ты? Ты только что шел там.
Use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then, or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Что здесь только что пробежало? Ох, нифига тут. А, вот ты где. Подожди, нет. Ты просто охранник. Вот ты где.
So, you're in charge of Erdnot's scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. As for us, we take prisoners if we can. Raise them ourselves. Their clan's loss is our gain.
Thanks for the information.
Там был еще вариант.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Дайте покататься. Да что это сплошные заставки. Эх. Что? Все хорошо с этой дверью. Какой-то у нее радиус действия очень ограниченный. А, стоп, они... Вас закрыло с той стороны двери. В смысле... Ладно. Здрасте. Что за тараканы? Так, ну пока хотя бы нет каких-то... Я ничего не говорил. Я хотел сказать каких-то стреляющих противников. А что ты лезешь-то в прицел? А, ну вообще неплохо. Их чисто заморозили и взорвали. Так. Что? Как ты? А что, тебе там не понравилось? Так уверенно туда бежал. Ну, так если time to fight, так давай, стреляй. Чё, я опять всех убиваю? Time to fight говорит. Что ты только делаешь, что перезаряжаешься? Ой, а это кто? А где напарники? Или он их... А, он их типа всех вынес там? Ладно, допустим. Уйди, у меня патронов нет. Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Что так опасно-то? А эти там отстали где-то, окей. Да ты скользишь на роликах. Да, бесстрашный какой пошел. Ой, кажется, у вас баллон прострелило. Ой, там что-то пошло не по плану, кажется. Ты что там сквозь стены выглядываешь? Пока. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Подъем. Я куда зря поднимал? А, нет, ладно, он смог заныкаться. У него получилось. А, ой, ты там жив, что ли? Ай. А док хорошо справляется. Но у меня вопрос, а где второй-то потерялся? Что он там делает? С ним все хорошо, да? Смотри, вот так. Берешь? Вот так вот. Не, ты не понял. Да нет же. Вот так вот. Хоп. Хоп. Давай, повтори. Да что-то с ним не так. С ним явно что-то не то. Давай сюда. Сюда иди. Во. Так. Топ. О, смотри, у Дока тоже получилось. Только не говорите, что... Блин, я фейспалм только в ДБД добавил, да? Какого тут происходит? Так, стой здесь. Иди сюда. Топ. Так. Во, молодец. Я вами только так буду командовать. Туда. За что мне все это? Я вас больше не буду с собой брать на задание. Что? Откуда ты уже здесь?
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment, not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
You have a Solarian named Malin. I'm not leaving without him.
The Solarian stays with us. His work is the tool of our conquest. Clan Werelock will cure the genophage and spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
Oops.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Нет, он попал туда, куда целился. Кому запеченного Крогана? Бля, опять со своими ракетами там. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Ты из дробовика стреляешь на такую дистанцию. Ты не очень умный, кажется. Ну, а ты просто на перила залез зачем-то.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Но я не хотел так грубо ему говорить. В смысле? Нам просто нужно идти дальше.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
You didn't think the Krogan would sit back and let the genophage continue, did you?
Suppose not. Still unpleasant to see. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
Infecting the entire species with a sterility plague isn't much better in my book.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Ну как бы да.
You put it that way, you did the right thing. Not many would have the guts to look at the results and own it.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
Да, я давно как бы готов идти, но не хочу взломать. Подождите, а мы... Откуда? Мы сюда, правильно?
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Главное, чтобы взрыв... О, док шарит, да. Главное, чтобы взрыв не задел нас. То, что там что-то взорвется, это не важно. Главное, чтобы он задел противника. Ой-ой. А у Дока полезные прибамбасы есть, однако. Его заморозка. А ты типа спрятался, да? А помогать? Куда ты полез? А, он типа сидел в этой комнате, ладно. А, ой, это был не взрывоопасный ящик, это был обычный. Ой, не чихать. Стоп, что? Какой вождь вождей? Где? А, ну с этим мы сейчас разберемся. Ну, если, конечно, напарники что-то сделают. Так. Вы с ним справитесь, нет? Спасибо. Ну и что ты спрятался, вождь вождей? Все, готов. Да, пафос было.
No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? You can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
No, not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
А, ой, как-то нелогично получилось, да?
Good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian. Unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
Для этого ты его не спрашивал.
The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morty. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Здорово, Shadow.
This is the research that included tests
А
on
мы тут
living
потихоньку на самом деле уже заканчиваем.
Right now, victims died for
Но
nothing.
всегда же должен быть кто-то, кто приходит под конец стрима.
Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Слишком много вариантов. Причем я одновременно за обе точки зрения. Как бы и остановить их надо, но и не таким же способом.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morton. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
А зачем здесь надо было оставаться? Что-то еще осмотреть? Ну ладно. Чтобы открыть новые области галактики, покупайте в магазинах звездные карты. Ну-ну. Мне пока хватает заданий. А зачем мне говорить с Грюнтом в грузовом отсеке на инженерной палубе Нормандии, если он вот здесь стоит? Допустим. Так, ну в принципе давайте сейчас с ним поговорим, чтобы потом было еще одно задание. Называется «Отсек инженерная палуба». Да, я знаю. Оно там было еще 2 задания назад. Куда тут? Какой из 2? Standards — это, ну, типа звуки. Ты тыкаешь, и у него воспроизводится какой-то звук. Будем юзать для скримеров. Пока что оно бесплатное.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Эй, за что стекло испортил?
Why do that? What's wrong?
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords, but this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Ну так-то нужно мнение другого Крогана, действительно. Хотя...
Don't know if I can help, Grunt. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka.
Мы только что оттуда.
I will control this.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Но зачем мы возвращались на корабль? Нельзя было сразу зайти там к доктору? Где логика? Ладно. Вообще давно. Там в первой плашке в описании есть дата. Причем Twitch думает, что она одна, а я думаю, что она другая, поэтому там даже две даты. Вот. А с Mass Effect у нас, собственно, все на сегодня. Посмотрим, кого можно зарейдить. Где браузер? Нашел. Следующий стрим, как обычно, как только, так сразу. И не уверен, что на нем будет. Собственно, сейчас у нас выбор не особо большой. Это Mass Effect, когда Пингвин не работает. И у меня есть на него настроение. ДБД и Doom. Eternal, который хочется тоже допройти. Но, насколько я помню, в прошлый раз мы не дочитали парочку страничек этого кодекса там. Оля стримит танки. Пеприка только запустил, судя по количеству человек. Тут выбор либо танки, либо ДБД. Давайте пойдем смотреть ДБД, наверное, к Пеприке. Как там это делается? Кажется, так. Вот. Спасибо всем, кто был, проходил мимо, фолловился, рисовался. Забегайте еще. Всем пока.